Good evening, guys. This is Big Al, Alan Feaster with KO Boxing. Breaking news, the greatest news channel for your boxing news. Hey, guys, back at it again with another news story about David Avanesyan still complaining about Terrence Crawford's boxing gloves in the news, and we'll get into it. But, guys, thank you for your support. Everybody, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, guys, for all the views that you guys have been doing. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yes. And also, guys, don't forget to also hit the bell notification button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
To be notified when we do go live or we come out with another story for you. Appreciate it, guys. We'll get into the news story. Won't keep you waiting, guys. It's a little bit long. We'll get into it. Here we go. Okay, guys, this is what they're talking about. David Avanesyan. Still bitter over Terrence Crawford's boxing gloves or whatever. And then David Avanesyan ready for Ennis challenge this Saturday night, but still very bitter over Crawford's fight. And we'll get into it. What they're saying, challenger David Avanesyan, he's the IBF welterweight champion. Also, Jaron Boots Ennis is the champion now. They met today for their final press conference to discuss their 12-round fight this Saturday night on DAZN at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Now, Avanesyan says he's glad to be fighting Boots Ennis, who many view as the #1 fighter at 147-pound division. He feels he has a real shot at the upsetting Ennis and capturing his IBF welterweight title. You think he may be living in fantasy land or something. Lingering resentment from Crawford's fight. We'll get into that. During their press conference, Avanesyan expressed his anger over what happened in his last fight against WBO welterweight champion Terrence Crawford on December 10th, 2022. Now, Crawford's gloves began splitting apart in the first round of their contest at the CHI Health Center here in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, Crawford continued fighting with his gloves falling apart, and it was shocking that the match wasn't halted to find another pair of him to wear. At the end of that round, guys, of the round, I think it was the 6th round, they were going to get ready to go change out the gloves anyway. They're going to finish out that round, and that's where David Avanesyan got sparked out. Let's put it that way. Avanesyan seemed him out. Crawford isn't known for being a one-punch knockout artist. Says Crawford isn't known for being a one-punch knockout artist. Bull effing shit. He is a one-punch knockout artist. So that raised some eyebrows with fans, leaving Avanesyan still bitter about it 2 years later. Terrence Crawford's knocked out quite a few people, guys. Come on, you serious? Come on, this guy. Saying he's not a knockout artist? Come on. Okay. If fans put an asterisk next to Avanesyan's loss to Crawford's and view it as a fight that doesn't count, the Russian fighter hasn't lost a match in 6 years since his 6th-round knockout defeat against Ignatius Kavaliauskas. I can't even pronounce that guy's first name all the time. When he fought Kavaliauskas, guys, in February 2018. That guy had the power to knock out anybody in the welterweight division, so there's no shame in Avanesyan getting stopped by him. Now, the veteran with the power advantage, Avanesyan, who is now 30 big wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 18 KOs, looked considerably smaller than Boots Ennis, who has 31 big wins, 0 losses, and 28 KOs, when the two stood faced to face at the end of today's press conference. Now, size difference and hostile environment. End quote. I know Ennis is a good fighter. I want a good fighter, said David Avanesyan during Thursday's final press conference for his fight against IBF welterweight champion Jaron Boots Ennis this Saturday night live on DAZN. Now, guys, end quote, you've been in hostile environments before, particularly in Omaha, said promoter Eddie Hearn. You've built off the experiences from Crawford's fight. You were competitive in that fight. You have a similar kind of task ahead of you at this moment, he says, end quote. Also again, end quote, you have another huge crowd on Saturday. You had good experiences in your career that served you in good stead on Saturday. Bad history with Crawford. They go on and say, end quote, my fight with Crawford, this is David Avanesyan, my fight with Crawford was bad history, said Avanesyan. When you're a big fighter, a world-class fighter, #1 with top rank, and you go inside the ring in the first round and your gloves open. I don't understand how it's possible this moment. Again, end quote, people who understand boxing understand me. People that don't understand say, it's Crawford. He's the best boxer. Yeah, I understand he's a good boxer. When I go and fight, I never ask my coach to go see about his gloves. Still complaining about the boxing gloves, end quote again. He goes, I know he's a top fighter and that he does need to change his gloves. When you see after fight, it's not possible that after first round, your gloves open. When he opens his hand, you see it's open gloves. Then after 6 rounds, you see his gloves. And you think 2 years fight, said Avanesyan. Interesting, guys. He's still complaining about those damn gloves, guys. Come on, David. You had, I guess, an investigation or people checking into that. And I mean, come on. And then I guess the people that made the boxing gloves, whoever that, I think, can't remember, it was Ringside or somebody, Everlast, said it was a faulty leather. That was a bad batch of leather. That's why the gloves tore a little bit easier from what they said, if I remember correctly. Okay, guys. So tell me what you guys' thoughts are in the comments here. This is crazy. Guys, appreciate it again. Thank you so much. And we'll say goodnight to this pretty lady here. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button and the bell. And please share. Everybody have a good night. I stayed up late for you for this one, so you better watch it. Have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.